So, hi guys, James here, Dublin Private Tour, and welcome to your Dublin Daily History. And today, what we're going to talk about is arguably the most important document in Ireland today, at least from a people's perspective, and that is the Proclamation. And some interesting things, really important things regarding the Proclamation, I'm going to point out, focus on here. So this is the Proclamation, and I'm going to focus on a few different aspects to it. Okay, these guys are visionaries. So just for those who are not aware, the Proclamation is the document that was attached to the Easter Rising, the 1916 revolution. Okay, and the leaders are mostly romantics, idealists, and their vision is very much about, you know, bringing Ireland together, making it a more forward-thinking Ireland, and a lot of poets and playwrights and socialists heavily involved in the revolution itself. So it's going to point out a couple of things. Suffragette movement is on the rise at the time, trying to achieve better rights for women, but that's very much part of this idealism. If you look up close, pretty much the first thing it really says, Irish men and Irish women side by side. Actually, in the whole document itself, that's about 3 times written. So highlighting that this was a document trying to achieve more better rights for women, and actually a lot of women do take part in the revolution, including a very prominent lady called Countess Markievicz, who later became the first lady ever elected to British Parliament. That was prior to independence, though. Okay. Now, second thing, I think one of the most interesting paragraphs is the one that starts with the Irish Republic. So these guys are very much about trying to bring everyone together, and they talked about religious and civil liberty. So they wanted to move away from the religious difficulties of the past. Ireland had been divided as a country between Catholics and Protestants, and this is an idea of bringing everybody together. And also it does say later on in the same paragraph, oblivious to the differences carefully fostered by an alien government which would divide a minority from the majority in the past, the minority being the Protestants, the majority being the Catholics. Okay, so the idea was to bring everyone together. Also refers to mainly the Irish flag, the green, white and orange. Green represents Catholics, orange Protestants, white means peace between the two. And it's really at this time that the Irish flag takes on its prominence. The last thing to mention, equal opportunity to all its citizens. They wanted to make everybody equal, regardless who you are, what background. That was very much the vision of the country, and that's very much the aspiration, I think, of what we want to be as a country today. Well, the vast majority of people. Obviously, you do always have people different. This is really highlights that these people here, the minds behind the Proclamation, were forward-thinking, way ahead of their time, and that's something just maybe you may not be aware of. From Dublin Private Tour, look at dublinprivatetour.com to learn more about what I do. Feel free to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that kind of stuff, and keep an eye for your Dublin Daily History videos.